Hey guys, once again we're on that struggle squad today. I literally had my camera working not 5 minutes ago, but no, it is not. So that's what we got going on. Working on it. Got all kinds of technical issues today. So hopefully somebody will drop in where you can actually see somebody's face. That'd be nice. But otherwise, I will continue to work on my camera for a little bit, and if I can't get it, I may have to switch to something different. But thank you guys for being here. Joe Deals, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Yeah, this thing's just being straight dumb today. Yeah, that's saying that I should have a webcam, but I don't. So I've tried a little bit of everything today to get this thing to work. It should not be this difficult. It really should not be, but that's what happens when you rely on technology. Sometimes it lets you down. Sometimes it's not reliable. Do. Yeah. It's crazy. It shows like it should be connected, but it's not. There's somebody y'all can listen to.
I got nothing to say. No,
dude.
The camera again, huh?
Yeah.
It says GoPro on my screen now.
Yeah, we're sponsored now.
We're kind of a big deal, guys.
Yeah. We're sponsored by this piece of trash that won't connect.
we're not the best sponsors in the world because we're ripping the product.
Yeah. GoPro, if you're listening, I need a new one.
All right, whoever's pedaling the bike, pedal faster.
Something bad.
Shay, what's up? Ken, Walter, what's going on? It is going all right. I'm going to have to do some pictures this morning, so I'm going to be off camera over yonder.
Hey.
Here in a bit. I'm going to take a couple minutes.
Yeah, if I could get my camera up. So here's how my morning started. I was moving a bunch of stuff around in here in the office, and I broke my little ring light. Like just the tip part that holds it in snapped right off the end of the tripod.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'll run to Staples. They're open. I'll get a new light. So I go get this new light. Apparently this new light is smarter than I am because you've got to, it's all like app controlled and all this kind of stuff. I thought I could just plug it in and hit the button. And
you know, when it senses dancing, it turns on. It's one of those ones.
Yeah.
It's a TikTok light.
So I've got none of that. No light, no camera. Having an awesome.
So day. Lights, camera, action. So all you have is the action. No lights.
Oh, we're going back a few decades back to radio only. I do have my sound effects box nearby, so I could do radio voice and.
Joe Deal said the ring light took over. You need to worry, man. You got some Matrix stuff going on over there. you're being taken over by
Yeah,
technology.
they probably heard me talking trash about them, and they said, "Okay, you don't like it, we'll shut you down for real." So, yep, that's pretty much how my day's been so far.
That's good. I'm good.
Loving life.
I just woke up, so
On a positive, I did get my whatnot instant payout approval.
oh, they do instant payout. That's cool.
Yeah, once you get over 1,000 items sold,
Well,
and
I'm
you
a
maintain
quarter
more
of the
than
way there.
4.8. So that's
Then
pretty nice.
I did good on that hat sale.
Yeah, dude, I missed that, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I did really good. I ended up having one cancellation. That's the first time I've ever had a cancellation. They requested to cancel the order. That was interesting.
Yeah,
But I still cleared $350 on it.
that's nice, man.
Yeah, on hats that have been sitting forever. So I was happy with that.
Yeah, no doubt.
When is I got to put something together, Ken. I got to figure out what I'm going to do next. It's probably going to be I don't know. I feel like loose toys just aren't the best. I mean,
Nah.
I have not done great with loose toys, and they're toys that they're not unless it has TMNT in the title.
Yep.
But I'm going to try to put together another loose toy auction and see how that goes.
I'm recycling some of your stuff today.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I get it. That's kind of
I'm doing that and just random, basically a random auction this afternoon. It's kind of crazy. I scheduled it because my week is kind of hectic this week. So I'm like, well, what days can I squeeze in auctions?
Yeah.
And so this afternoon originally was one. So yesterday I go to this supposed to be a local storage auction. And the guy, I get there, I'm the only one there. I'm like, sweet, this may be real good. 3 units, I'm the only one there. But I'm the only one there. Nobody else showed up, including the guy who's supposed to run the auction. So I called the storage place and I was like, hey, what's going on? Are you guys not running your auction today? Or like, what happened? Because it's one of those, it's only advertised in the paper. It's not a online thing. And the guy's like, yeah, because of the weather, I think we're going to postpone to tomorrow. He goes, I'll call you or text you and let you know what's going on. So he texts me, it's this afternoon at 2:00. But I'm like, I must have been the only guy out of the loop or something. I don't know. Or hopefully there's nobody else coming. It could be even better.
Right.
Then I'd be getting some like $10.
I'm doing individual toys. The toys I'm selling are decent toys. I'm not like, I'm selling Power Rangers, wrestling figures. I mean, I'm lucky to get $2 or $3 each on them, and that's lucky. Most of them go for $1. And then, what do you end up getting when you get $1? Like after the
56 cents.
What is it?
56 or 59 cents.
Yeah. So do they have an individual fee per transaction? Is that what that is?
30 cents a transaction.
Yeah, so I don't have any Navy hats, Walter, at all. So I mean, when I did, the best I've done is I did those Battle Beasts. It has to be something rare and vintage, or people just don't want it. I mean,
yep.
In my like I did those Battle Beasts, and I still only got 50% of the value of what they're actually worth. And that's the thing, that when I say they don't do good, that's what I mean. If you get 50% of the value, you did all right.
Yeah.
From a whatnot standard.
I think it's like everything else. Like, I mean, you got to build it. Like, I mean, you see the guys that have the audience already. Like, those are the guys that are doing.
Yeah, I should put an asterisk. If you have a huge following and you can get a lot of people in there that just want to buy from you, you can do better.
Yeah. Now, I mean, my exception has been Legos, and it's only because there's like 3 or 4 Bricklink people that have came in Legos, and I'm selling bulk
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've done well. I'm actually out. Like I've done what I can do in there, but I did really well with the
I got
Legos.
some Legos I can send you, man. They're just sitting in a tub over here.
Yeah,
I'll send them
I
to you.
did
I don't
I did
care.
really well, but like I know Shay's been trying to get in there. Shay, I would say build inventory before you come in because you blow through it. Like that's the other side of it. If you don't have a plug to be able to, like, so I went in as action figures. I was thinking I would have about 3 auctions worth. It was literally like an auction and a half, and it was gone because some of the stuff you think you're going to sell individually and it's going to do well, not necessarily the case. You may have to lot stuff up. You may have to do, you know,
Yep, yeah. My best advice is you have a social media following already. Use that as much as possible because the more people you can get in there, I'm just being honest, the more people you can get in there that want to buy from you helps
yeah,
a lot. And then preload stuff. If you're doing whatnot and you don't have a huge, if you don't open, you like, John ran his last night and he had instantly 100 people in there.
yep,
So if you don't have that, you need to preload stuff and give as best description as you can and leave it sitting there for at least 24 hours, before the auction so people can take a look at what you're selling and do a good video as well. That's my best advice I have right now.
yeah. I did okay on the card break thing. I will tell you this: do not do card breaks by yourself.
Too much work.
That is a ton of work, dude. A ton of work.
I stopped in
People,
there for a second. It's been busy. I'm in and out of them all day.
yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'm always popping on people's and rolling to somebody else's, and yeah, it's a constant. I check because you still can get deals like at places.
Yeah, yeah. I there's an estate sale coming up that has the kind of stuff that Carrie's selling. I mean, just all kinds of brand new sealed sports cars from the '90s.
Yeah,
I mean, these pictures for this estate sale is just stacks and stacks of boxes of '90s baseball and football and basketball. And another thing, Shay, is put that link out there for the credits because that's another thing early on while you're building it is if you can get your fan base some credits and they have $10 credits when they come into your sale, they got money to spend.
yeah,
So
free money.
those are some things I didn't have, but now I learned and I understand. And
Yeah, a lot of it's trial and error too. I mean, you kind of got to see because every auction's different. That's the other side of it. Everything is different. Every one you run, you'll have different people. You'll have different obstacles. Different.
yeah, because like I'm on there and I'm looking, I collect Transformers. And
Yeah,
I'm always looking at them to see if they got Transformers in their list. So I mean, it definitely helps. But I'd say right now, even when I had a good auction going, I still was lucky to get
yeah,
I'd say 50 to 60% of what I know the value to be if I waited it out. That's where I feel like it's at for me.
yep. Well, and that's the thing too. You got to be okay with giving stuff away until you build an audience.
Yeah.
That's the other side of it. Like people don't, you're not going to make top dollar. The plus side is you can burn through a ton of it in a hurry. So if
Yep,
you're
that's
able
the
to buy
plus.
bulk,
Plus
like
side is I've made $1,200 on whatnot, and it's all stuff that has been sitting on my shelf forever.
yep,
And that's what I like about it. It's like those hats I've had forever. I haven't bought hats in 6 months, and I just sold a bunch of hats that have been sitting for at least 6 months.
yep.
What's up, Len? So that's the best part. I mean, that's what I really like about it.
Well, and I personally, like, I actually thought about doing a Whatnot video, like a video talking about Whatnot. Because I personally, like, there's some super positive things that I've seen, like knowing that you're only going to get a certain amount of money per item. Like, you're not going to get eBay pricing. You might occasionally. I ran a video game, and I did have probably 2 or 3 items in the video game auction that actually went for as high as eBay. But then you think about fees, and like for me, I promote 10%, that kind of thing, or like not 10%, but cost plus 3% most of the time.
Yeah.
So things like that. But their customer service, I will say this, for the buyer and the seller, the customer service is great. As far as I've had a couple issues, actually shipped a item, double shipped. So I put it in 2 boxes because that's what I was told to do. And so I put it in 2 boxes without regenerating a second ticket. I know how to do that now. But the buyer received it, and they actually had a bill waiting for them at the post office, which is never a good thing. So the guy ended up paying the bill, getting his item. Fortunately, he's a good buyer of Legos for me, so we already had a little bit of relationship. He Instagrammed me, and I sent a message to seller support. They said for him to contact them, and they refunded his money in less than 24 hours. Like, he had it back in his account in less than 24 hours. So I was like, that is something that I can tell you there's not many other reseller platforms that are going to work that fast. even like eBay, you're talking 4 to 7 days before you could get a refund. Maybe longer.
Now, is there a way to communicate with the buyers at all? And the reason I asked that is because I had
not through messaging on there. I just told my buyers to reach out to me on Instagram.
Right. So I think that's about the only thing that, but then again, so like I had someone that they sent a message through so this is a different one. They sent a message through a cancel request. That was the only way they could send me a message, basically, is what they said, saying that their address was wrong on Whatnot. And so I was like, well, I have no control over that. Whatnot handles all that. So let me message Whatnot. So this is at like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh, I'll email them now. I'll expect a response in the morning. No, I sent within 15 minutes at 10 o'clock at night, I get a response from my rep saying that customer support will take care of that. I messaged customer support, and the next morning I woke up to a new label and so they contacted the buyer, got his new address, and sent me a new label. That's pretty good. It all happened really fast.
Yeah.
How many auctions have I done?
There's off hours for it for sure. But like I said, for the most part, I've been really pleased with the customer support. So, all right, let's see if this actually works.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, I gotta restart my computer real quick.
All right, yeah, I've done 9, but one of them I've only done 8 because one of them I started and they had a lot of technical difficulties that day, which was early on. They've definitely had a couple of those days, and I only sold like 3 things before they had the problem, so that one doesn't count. So 8 sales. Some have been way more. Like my video game sale was very successful. That was another one. This shelf used to be full of video games, if you guys remember. I did all of them on Whatnot. Some of them went for more than I had them on eBay for. So video games, if you have those common type titles of video games laying around, run that auction. I did that. That was my best auction, and those were prices were like. That's so when I'm talking about the 50%, it's action figures. Video games was not that way at all. Video games, I was getting, some of them were at eBay value, some of them went over eBay value. And stuff that was sitting, again, this stuff, you guys, if you've been watching, has been sitting full of video games forever. All gone. So, if you do have if you got video games laying around that haven't sold on eBay, when you get on there. Not if, when. Yeah, Paul. When is your next sale, Paul? I need to stop in on that. I try to stop in on as many as I can. I'll be sitting at my son's school parking lot waiting to pick him up from school in a whatnot auction. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, video games is on there's on point. I've been in some auctions. That's what Cincinnati Picker did last night. Was video games. Was it last night or the day before? He did video games, but he did really good.
Yeah, this thing's driving me crazy.
eBay's been eBay. eBay's been a little bit slow. Not terrible, but a little bit.
What the?
Can take some pictures. All right, 4:30 my time. Dinner and a football meeting.
Yeah, those guys are like, see, Paul was saying how much money that Phoenix Resell and Choose Right. Yeah, it's because of social media, man.
Yeah, for sure. I was in on Phoenix Resell, one of his, and man, it's like the chat is just out of control. Like you can't even.
Yeah.
It's just nonstop scrolling just the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, Caleb just hit 100K, didn't he? On YouTube.
It's almost like, yeah, it's just literally, and then the bids start coming in. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think that's the thing too. It's like people.
Yes, I mean social. I mean, not gonna name names, but I've sold someone. You know, I've had someone buy stuff at my auction, which I'm very thankful for. I'm not complaining at all. I love that this happened. So don't. And then I watched it go in their auction for double what it went for in my auction because they did the work and they have the social media following.
That's it.
Oh, we got the sponsor back.
Yeah. This thing, man. What the heck? I've done everything it told me to do, and I'm still not getting anything. That makes no sense. Yeah, I've had that happen before too. Like people buy stuff, but I don't, I feel like for me that Whatnot is actually a whole nother social media platform as well as a selling platform. Right. Because like I've noticed some stuff in mine where I have people who are even people outside of my YouTube like friend circle, which I would consider everybody in here that, but even people outside of that who now have bought stuff from me from certain auctions, and then they're back to the next auction, and they're back to the next auction. And it really didn't matter what I was selling. Like they come through, they may buy one or two things, which is nice. So, I mean, I think you develop a following everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I had people that came from my Instagram that I posted, especially the video game one. I put the video game video out there, and I put it on my YouTube, and I had people from Instagram come to the Whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's definitely one of those things that you tend to. Video games, I will say, is a hot item. And it's crazy because, okay, so we only have one thing here. We only have one like game store. Like I don't have a GameStop or anything on the whole Outer Banks. Like there's one place that does games, does comics, does cards. And I went in there the other day. His game prices and console prices are crazy high, like way higher than anything that I could get on. Like he has an Atari in there for $100, $2,600. I'm like, whoa! Like,
and he has because 120. Amazon pricing is different than so he could be pricing at Amazon pricing. Yeah. We all know Amazon pricing is way
he's
higher
priced
than eBay
in a way
pricing.
that I have no competition. So, like, there, if you're down here on vacation and you want a video game system, he's it. Like, he's all you got. So,
yeah.
The guys too that are talking about, like, that are coming in the video game stuff, they're saying, like, I'll hear them say, I can't get this game for $7, like Madden, it's $5 to $7. I was like, dude, that's $1 at most places, like,
yep.
$2 at most at thrift stores. But like, if they're living in an area where that's not the case, that's why they're paying a little bit more on whatnot. Plus the taking advantage of the dollar shipping.
Yeah, that's huge. Yep.
Hey, I'll tell you a little tip I've been doing lately. Run some light items early.
I got you.
Run your heavier items later, because, I mean, honestly, people that are going to buy multiples, like I was doing that the other day with my Lego stuff, because, dude, I sold some light stuff early on, and then I had guys buy like 8 and 10 pounds of Legos after that.
I don't think I've had any. I mean, the only heavy thing I ever sold was that Nintendo 64. Everything else has been, I mean, between action figures and video games and hats, that's about, I think the only big thing I've ever sold was that Nintendo 64.
Yeah, that's what I think about too. Like, if you're going in an auction, like, early on, you might want to look for something light just to break the ice.
Yeah,
and everything else. I mean, do you take advantage of that shipping hack?
I've been telling people, I've been using the line. My line has been, and it's not even a line, like, it's the truth. Bid now, early on, break that ice, because then if you come across something later in the show, no matter how much you try to tell yourself it doesn't matter, if you have dollar shipping, you're gonna go higher to win an auction you want.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about $3 or $4 difference.
And so I always say that, like, I'm always telling people, break that ice now, get that first item. That way, later on, when you're in a bidding war with somebody, you already have dollar shipping. And so then later on in the show, the guys that were scooping everything up were the ones that only had dollar shipping.
Yep. No, that's good. Hey, appreciate all you guys in the chat for being here. Apologize for the camera malfunctions. You guys don't want to see the rest of my death pile anyway.
I don't know if I can set up my camera to aim that way, but I need to do some pictures, so I don't have anything to hold it.
Yeah, I gotta figure out something on this thing.
That's so funny that you say that, Kelly. Like, I have my favorite thrift store that I go to every Tuesday, and the one thing that's, I don't hardly ever find, that they must have somebody in the back that scoops most. Like, I find consoles there. The consoles they put out, they price them too high. But I hardly ever find actual video games at that thrift store.
Well, I told you about last week being in that comic place. I took those cards and stuff over there. Did I tell you about this? So I go in there, and who do I see? The guy from the thrift that's across the street.
Oh yeah, you told me your guy, right?
I was like, and that's an organization that has a lot of thrift stores. So I was like, dude, I guarantee you they're taking all their games over there.
Yeah.
Because the guy's paying half a retail. They ain't got to do no work. I mean, I don't blame them for it. It just stinks for me, because I've asked them. I was like, I would do the same thing. Like, I mean, I would come and buy that stuff, especially now with whatnot, because video games. That's the thing that I've sold on there that's closest to retail or above retail.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I mean, I got $73 for Nintendo 64 with a controller. That's $99 on eBay. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, that's close enough for me.
I mean, do you promote or any of that stuff?
I promote everything. So yeah, I mean, after fees and everything, it's about the same, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's close. That's what I was thinking about the other day. By the time I send an offer, by the time I promote, all that stuff, like, I'm pretty close.
Why is Tuesday the best? It's not. Actually, it is. It's the best day to go, because I get to go with my buddy Len. Now, that's why I go on Tuesday. Len is off work, and we meet up there every Tuesday, and we go thrifting. 5280s there every Tuesday, so I was like, I'll go. And so me and him just meet up, chat about eBay for a little bit, and then I usually go back again on Thursday because Thursday's the best day to go because they run their senior auction on Wednesday. Their senior auction, senior half off day on Wednesday, but they also load the shelves that day also. So Thursday's a really good day to go. But that thrift store, they're always bringing stuff out. Like all day long, they have people bringing stuff out. It's just a massive thrift store. So there's people, the regulars that I know there, and Len can back me up on this. That and it happens at other thrift stores, but they just sit there waiting for the carts to come out. Now, this thrift store does have a rule: you can't pull from the cart. You have to wait till they put it on the shelf. So the lady will bring a cart out of whatever, and there's literally people just following her, waiting for her to put something off the cart onto the shelf. So like when the ladies are walking around with the cart full of stuff, people are following them. And they're there all there's a guy that every time I go there, he's in the toy section. Every single except for lately. I don't know if he's on vacation or something, but it used to be Len knows exactly the guy I'm talking about. He's always there. Always has a cart full of toys. Every time I went on Tuesday and Thursday, he's there. Found out he sells at the flea market. He buys bags of toys and takes them to the flea market. Yeah, I don't. That's not. I've done it once when I saw those Liberty puzzles come out the back. I saw that cart full of Liberty puzzles. I was like, I'm following you everywhere you go.
Yeah, no doubt. Be like, I'm here to help you stock the shelf.
Yeah, let me help. As she was putting them down, I was pulling them off. Every single one of them.
I still can't believe that fine, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that right around $1,000 sold gross, but I paid $3 a puzzle. Right?
Crazy. Oh my golly day. This is crazy because I'm gonna sit here and mess with this camera all day and not do jack.
Yeah, that's what Len goes and gets his senior discount. I still got 10 years before I can get that. They've given it to me a couple times, and there's a couple times they asked for my ID, and I was like, oh, sorry. You know, there's been a couple times where I just didn't say anything. They just gave it to me because they see the grays. They're like, oh, this guy's got to be at least 70. I need to cut my hair. It's getting out of control. I got to take pictures, guys. I don't want to walk away, but let's see.
Finally.
Hey, there it is.
Finally got it.
The latest real resell. No, I have not. It's nuts.
Now just get this stupid light to work. It'll be straight.
Let's see, there's a storage locker I was looking at. Let's see what it's up to. $50. I'll buy it at $50.
Okay.
I want to buy it. I see a Pikachu in there, Pikachu plush. And then I see some other stuff that looks like it could be video game related, so I want to buy this stuff.
You got the blue light special in it.
I think it's your hat. I'm not. I think it's your hat that makes I don't know. I'm just making stuff up, Kim. No, you don't look that old. Do I look? I mean, I imagine actually being only 45 and still getting the discount because they thought, oh, look at all that guy's got to be at least 70. I've gone on Wednesdays, and there's been times they gave it to me just automatically.
Yeah, it's funny how all that stuff is subjective. All right, now I can't get this really quick bleach. $45,
65. Now, if I shave all this, and I shave all this, I look 35.
Hey, you could get some color in.
That's what I need to do.
A little just for men. I've just got streaks in mine. It's like streak of white. But I will say, man, I shaved my head again because I started getting the gray walls. Like, full on.
Well, this is the longest my hair has been a long time. Like, I usually keep it really short, but I haven't cut it in a long time.
Yeah, I had a little Fantastic Four going. Gray walls. All right. Now let's see.
I think I'm going to take some pictures, man.
Nice.
I don't want to, but I got to. Dude, so I did that TikTok on that how to train your dragon stuff.
Yeah.
Paid $25 for that box. And I think on my TikTok I estimated the value of it at $300 for the collection. I think I was off almost half. There's a dragon in there that brand new. If it was brand new in the box, sells for like $350.
Oh yeah.
And I think and right now there's none on eBay, used or new.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna ask $200 for it. And I have a couple other dragons I have listed for $120. Another one listed for $110. I think those dragons are worth closer to $500-600.
This light's not very good. I'm gonna take this thing back.
Not very bright or what?
Nah. Dude, you know when you can't even block out the shadow of the light, that's a problem.
You gotta do the TikTok video where you go.
Do that, man. You guys pop in at the same time.
What's up, guys?
2 for 1.
I was on the other screen. What's up, Tim?
Oh man, you know what day is it? What time is it?
No idea. All right, this is a perfect opportunity for I can still hear you guys, but I'm gonna be over here taking pictures.
We'll trade places, Jimmy.
Thank you for holding the fort, though, Jimmy.
I know, man. I'm gonna start doing a non-tech podcast. How to break your stuff.
I saw. When I got up, I saw you on blank screen. I was like, "What's going on?"
I was trying to get a sponsorship from GoPro, but they didn't hear me. So, yeah, this thing sucks. This light's terrible. Like, if this is as bright as this thing goes, like, who can even deal with that?
What's going on to everybody in the chat? What's going on, Walter, Ken, SKS,
See my TikTok on
LG,
that thing right there.
Belly,
Woo, son.
Joe Deals.
Dude, I saw y'all's. I saw that right there.
Man, people are roasting me on that video.
The grab bag one?
Yeah, the turtles one.
Dude,
I need to stop talking to people. I have a big mouth.
I was like, yo, Jimmy is a G. I was like, Jimmy with a G, man, because Jimmy was not having it. He was like, look, man. And you can see as I'm like going through the comments, I'm like, you know, it started off like, you know, he's like being nice with the responses, like, yeah, I know, I you know, a quick video, and then like you go further down the comments you go, I'm like, oh man,
people were being harsh though, man.
They done unleashed the Kraken because Jimmy was not playing with these battles, man.
I was never mean though, was I?
No, you were never mean. I mean, you know, listen, that's how I would have done it. So like I appreciated it, but you know what I'm saying? I had to throw in like a nice comment. I feel like to even the keel a little bit on that video.
I hate when people talking facts and they're not right. Like that vehicle right there is worth $100 all day. Yeah, that was fun.
It was quite hilarious. That one and Kevin Obxpicker's Bible one. Man,
Yeah.
I had a blast reading that one.
Yeah, I try to be nice even though they're talking crap. Try.
Yeah, that's the one thing about TikTok, man. Those guys are no mercy.
Harsh, man.
Yeah. I had no idea I single-handedly raised all the thrift store prices across the country. I had no idea.
Well, I don't know. The one guy kept saying, I don't like you because you're Shad Juice's brother. I was like, why are you bringing Shad into this? Like, what are you talking about? That one upset me.
What's going on, Thrifting and Flipping?
Yeah, that's just people being stupid.
See, I'm not on social media enough. Like I am, but like not in that sense to get comments yet. Because I'll try to be nice, but I don't know how you do it, Tim. Because I think we have the same type of mentality.
Well, I mean, sometimes videos just hit like a little viral niche. Like that video in 3 hours got 17,000 views.
Yep. So the more views, the more shade coming your way.
Yeah.
It slowed down since then, but in that first 3 hours, 17,000 views.
That's awesome. All right, let's see if I can get some work done now.
See this dragon right here? Lights up a little bit.
Hey, this is the box I didn't break the other day.
But if this was in the box, it's worth $350.
That dragon?
I'm gonna ask $200 for it like this. I couldn't even believe the comps on it. Yep, it's a very rare toy.
What is it? I mean,
How to Train Your Dragon nightlight toy. It's a rare.
Oh wow!
Or it's got a light in it. See, I don't know. It's just very rare.
I'd be afraid to give that to my child.
I couldn't even believe when I was looking it up. I was like, no way.
No way. Thanks for playing.
What's going on, Julian?
Julian's here. Julian. I was watching Rally Roots live last night, and everybody was talking about you're their favorite YouTube channel.
Really?
A lot of people in the chat brought him up.
Well, he's up to like 18,000.
I sold the Pikachu plush, guys. That was on my TikTok video.
Pikachu.
$100, bro.
What?
And I sold it on Etsy.
I got a Pikachu that won't sell. You want it?
That I put on TikTok recently. I sold something else. Oh, I sold the Fire King Bowl too. What year is that, Jimmy?
His ears move. Tommy, the brand is Tommy. 2017, so it's not that old.
Oh, okay. So the one I had was 1999.
Looks like that his ears move.
Oh, Walter, my football pool. You want to tell me? Listen to this. I went 6-0. I didn't lose one game, and I was in a tiebreaker for the total points in last night's game. I had 47, and the other guy had 44, and the total points were 45. I thought the Rams, after they got the interception late, were going to kick a field goal and make it a 48 points, and bam, all to one. But I lost on a pool break. I mean, a tiebreaker by like literally 1 point. Sucks.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. Story of my life, my man. Story of my life.
Yeah, you guys are lucky we weren't on stream the night the Raiders were playing, buddy. You know, heard my wife going off.
I was there.
What's going on, Matt?
When I was doing the card break, yeah, she was freaking out. She don't like Carr, man. She's always fussing at Carr.
I'm telling you, Mike McCarthy's the worst coach in football now. He got so out coached in that game.
You know what's crazy is I'm not necessarily. I mean, I'm not that I'm vouching for him because I think he's really bad at that aspect of football. But I'm not necessarily mad at that play call. They just didn't execute it properly. I thought it was actually kind of a smart play call. Dak didn't go down.
Yeah, he should have handed the ball to the ref.
Well, not even that, but he should have went down earlier.
I mean, just in general, and that's, I guess I should, like for the whole game, that game was all 49ers the whole game.
Yeah, so it was.
I thought all the games were good, though, to be honest with you. I watched all of them.
Yeah, there were a couple blowouts.
Yeah.
But that Cincinnati game to kick it off was awesome.
Dude, Arizona, man, they should have stayed in the bus.
Yeah, that was crazy. I did not see that coming.
No, that was a smacking, man. I was like, gosh.
Dude, they had like 5 yards of offense in the first half.
Did Pittsburgh play this weekend?
They did.
They did.
Yeah.
Hey, they had a game.
Hey, listen, man, they were in it. They were in it till like the second quarter.
No, the second quarter, yeah.
They had a game to play.
I was surprised. I was
in it till the coin toss.
I was surprised Tim. I was surprised it lasted that long. Thanks, LAG. You're the best, buddy. Eric, are you cleaning the turntable? What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm fixing. I take pictures of it.
Oh.
I've already tested it. It's good to go. Pioneer turntable.
I thought it was a Technique 1200.
Nah, I wish. It's not a bad one there. Pioneer PL 600.
I remember going with my buddy and he'd put him on layaway. He would do a show. He'd get like $80 and then he'd go bring like $60 to put it on layaway so he could get his that's how he started DJing.
Yeah, it's not a bad. I don't know how people use these things, man. I got this one because I thought I could use it on my TikTok. I mean, on my whatnot auction. The camera angle's kind of screwy. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Do. Yeah, I actually replaced the belts in this guy. $3 belts, 2 turntables, and a microphone. I hear you.
Oh, I gotta go in like 15.
Tim Wally asked if you'd got his email about a jewelry display.
I did. I tried it with the dark one, and it didn't look as good as the white. But I'm still working on how I'm gonna do it when I do the all jewelry thing. I might put like some on black or the maybe like a dark purple, like you were saying, and then some on white. When I do the big jewelry sale. Oh shoot! I gotta do this. Oh my god!
That doesn't sound good. Hey, so I started taking the paint off that compass that I have. When I took the glass off the front, 1942 U.S. Navy compass.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's at least $350 if I can get all the paint off and the copper. I've been doing it real slow to try to not scuff the copper up any more than it is. So
Sounds like something for your new restoration channel.
I'll record it, drop it on your channel for you. Get you started.
I
Dude,
just
I
got. I
dropped
just
videos
spent,
3 weeks, man. I've been slack.
I just spent like $450 on Amazon the other night. I got new lights. I got and a bunch of new stuff for restoration stuff. Hey, Jennifer.
This is probably not good. This thing makes noise whether the thing's on or whether it's off. See if it's worth messing with for parts. Dang.
Like all this stuff I have to do in the morning time, I wish I had like a secretary or something, I guess. It's like tediousness stuff.
Dang, this is an expensive one too.
All right. I've packed so many orders in the last 3 days. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was going to go to the post office this morning, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I've got to go late too.
I packed all mine so I wouldn't have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I packed the last 3 days. I just packed.
Yeah.
I don't know where to begin.
Hey, you know, the other night I was like, I'm going to sleeve every rookie.
Yeah.
When I thought about it. Dude, all those Chronicle draft picks are rookies.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Whoa.
Pretty all right.
It's gonna blow.
Wow.
Sounds like a belt's off.
Parts only makes a weird noise. Parts only makes a weird noise.
When I touch the bottom
Free
like
shipping.
that, there's a spot. Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear the belt sliding on and off.
I'll tell you, that hurts in the ear.
Do you have that high frequency sensitivity?
I guess I do. I didn't know I did, but I do now. Eric, they want you to do your car warranty.
Oh man, it's okay. I'm going to India soon. I'll talk to the guy while I'm there.
I'll talk to him myself.
Dude, no lie, those call centers are like massive over there.
Oh, I bet.
I've drove past Dell's call center. It's like a city block. It's huge. IKEA is like 10 acres over there.
IKEA.
The place I go is called Hyderabad.
Hide under your bed. What?
Hyderabad.
It sounds like hide under your bed.
Oh, there's other places that.
Hey, Jimmy, you there? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
All right, so I got this action figure,
Uh-oh.
and it has the board with it. Do I list it like this, even though it's just the board with no classic, or do I just list the thing individually?
I would list. It depends on how collectible it is.
I mean, it's not that. It's an Aliens figurine from 1992.
I'd still put the board in there though. So I mean, like with like GI Joes and Transformers and stuff like that, that works. I don't know about alien figures though. I'd have to look at it. Like I have to do a little more research. But like selling a card with a GI Joe or a Transformer or whatever, that people do that all the time. Okay. So I would just do it. I would just throw the board in there. Unless you don't want to mess with it at shipping.
That's what I'm thinking. I need the figurine is missing an accessory, and it's not like a $20 figurine. It's like a $10 figurine. So I'm like,
Yeah, I wouldn't ship the board.
yeah. In honor of Cernoch, I'll show you guys a shirt. I don't know if I ever sewed this. Single stitch AAU ping pong t-shirt.
Oh, ping pong. Yeah, I had a tiny thrift haul. I haven't been sourcing a whole lot though, because there's not really much to do.
We've had a town shutdown. My town's been shut down for 2 days.
Oh, because of the snow.
Yep.
Ice.
Hey Tim, this Nike's a little older, yeah. It's gray tag.
Where is it made?
Taiwan.
Yeah, I think that still might be late 90s.
Yeah, gray tag, a little black and gold, little windbreaker action. Yeah, I thought the gray tag was a little older. Of course, I always pick these up because in my auction, I always throw Outer Banks tee in. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I got one from Jimmy's home.
What you get?
Starter.
Rockies. The Rockies were worth a darn.
I know, right?
I mean, they'll still sell, but they don't sell well because they just
Starter Rockies. You know what's weird about it? Like, it's just got a single snap right here at the top. That's kind of weird. Not a full snap, not a quarter zip, just a single snap right here at the top.
Is the bottom like elastic, like a wind shirt, or is it more like a warm?
Yeah. Kind of like one of them windbreaker golf shirt kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a zipper on the side too. On the bottom, is that a zipper down there?
Yeah.
Looks like a warm-up shirt. Man.
You know what that's for? Big Boys Club. I'm familiar. Some of these I just picked up, like I told you. So this place is actually where I live. Is their headquarters? Brew Through Outer Banks. They ship more than I do out of my local post office. It's me and them. They ship T-shirts all the time. It's a drive-through convenience store. Got some Simpson pajamas.
All right, I'm fitting to go hit the thrift, y'all.
Good luck, Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy.
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, man. Fort Pierce, Florida. I just got this because of the graphic. One of a kind U.S. Navy frog program. But it's on an older tee, too. Jerseys made in USA. Single stitch. That's all I have. I was telling Jimmy earlier, so I got to cut out a little early today because I'm going to check a storage unit.
Yeah, I heard you when I was listening.
Then I've got Whatnot this afternoon.
How you doing that at?
5:30. Random toy, action figure, whatever else I dig up. Auction. Recycling all little stuff. I might break this soccer tonight. I had one box left the other day.
If you do, let me know.
I'll text you.
Well, I will be live at 7 o'clock.
I'll probably do it before then. I'm not planning on doing a massive one. I just need to. I will tell you, Tim, the instant payout's nice, dude.
So did you have to do anything, or did it just happen?
As soon as you print your labels, bro, comes through.
But I mean, like once you hit the mark, did you have to do anything, or did it just automatically kick in?
Automatically approved. I would like now because I was in that initial surge. I would like when you hit your 1,000 items, I would email your guy, be like, "Hey, can I get approved for it?"
That's the thing. I don't have a guy.
Who sent you your initial thing onboarding?
I don't remember. You have to remember, like I was very early in the.
Yeah, that guy may not even be with the company anymore. It's like, yeah, the founder onboarded Tim. It was George Washington. That's who it was. How close are you?
I'm like halfway.
Oh, I got you. I tell you though, man, if you didn't, how many items did you do on that break the other night?
I don't know, 100 maybe, 70 something.
Yeah, those things add up quick. That's what I'm seeing, man. Anyway. It was really from a buying to sell and whatnot, like as far as like cards or that kind of thing. Dude, you literally could buy cards that morning and get paid that night.
Say it one more time.
Do what?
What'd you say?
I said from a buying and flipping standpoint, though, man, when you could buy cards that morning and sell them that night and get paid that night, that's crazy.
Yeah.
If you can find them. Instead of Whatnot bulk charging the buyer's card, it sends individual chargers. Yeah. Yep. Well, that's a play. That's some of the reason why they're able to do what they could do. Is, I mean, when you have a transaction fee on every transaction, that's how they make money. So.
Tim, we'll keep the light on for you.
What happened?
He's talking about that little.
You don't remember that commercial? That commercial back in the day? Was it an insurance commercial? I think it was.
I think
we'll keep the light on. Yeah. I'm sorry, Tim. I'm showing my age.
Was it? I thought it was like a motel or something.
It could have been. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
sleep in.
I think it was.
Like
yeah, we'll keep the light on for you. I think it was a motel. Anybody in the chat know what's going on, Paul? What's up, buddy?
Oh God.
I was lurking last night. Motel 6.
Motel 6. There you go. Oh my golly. Motel 6 twice. I'm Tom Bodette. Oh yeah.
LAG, I'm not talking to you today.
Why? Because he's got lag.
No, I'm pretty sure he's the one that said my team sucks. So I'm not happy with whoever said that. I forgot who it was.
At least they made the playoffs.
Yeah, unfortunately. I was glad Juju played.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, he played for Ben. That's why he played. Does Juju stay or go, Tim?
I'm not sure if he's a free agent or not.
He is. He is.
I don't know. It's a tough call.
Now that they have room, do they pay him a little bit more? Do you know what I mean?
Probably not. That I don't think happens.
Not with Pittsburgh.
No, he said our teams are poor. Who's your team?
All I
Mike?
saw was Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, they took a spanking. Yeah.
All I saw was Leroy and team. That's all I saw. I didn't see anything else.
Oh God.
Oh. Hey Tracy.
Hey Tracy, good morning. That works.
Somebody's starting it off.
That was me.
Oh wow. This is what I'm testing videos with today. '80s pop hits. Oh, Kent's had the big C, huh? Yeah, it's no joke. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, who are these guys? Everybody else is wearing suits. This guy's in his drawers.
Sounds like my type of guy.
You see him?
What a time to be at that. That's me, all right.
I'm not sure who it is, but somebody in the chat probably knows. The good news, though, the VCR works great. Oh, man, down. That's what I get for moving the camera. As much camera problems as I've had today. I don't know why I even messed with it.
Oh my god.
For being kind, rewinding. Perfect. The camera's rejecting the 80s pop music. Probably. Hey, Janelle. Six days, no hot water.
Whoa.
End of the day. Yeah, that remodel
That's
stuff.
Shit.
Man, I did my big Lego auction the other night. I dropped a whole bin of Legos twice.
Oh.
When
I'm
you're
like,
brainstorming,
you gotta be kidding me, man.
I need a favor. No.
Hey, Leroy, you're not muted.
I tried cutting it with my circular saw. And I'll try it outside later. I can grab the saws outside. I tried it with my circular saw and it wouldn't, because it wouldn't go deep enough. It wasn't. It was because it couldn't go deep enough. It wasn't. It wasn't bad. It was just I couldn't go deep enough with it.
Oh,
Yeah. Not it. Okay.
You just want to strip? Oh, you need some? I got some stuff some guy gave me. It's not.
It's the same thing.
Is it the same thing?
Yeah.
Fucking, I was using it yesterday. It kept fucking breaking them.
Maybe because it's cold. Because I don't. It hasn't. It don't break on me.
No, I got some more. You need some?
I ran out of everything. I'm running out of everything. It's so horrible. Hi, Bro. I'm sorry, Eric. I forgot I was on speaker.
that's all right. I would try the Sawzall myself. All right. Hey, Justin and Molly or Justin, whichever one's here. Yeah, I thought Justin had to get back to work. Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hey Tim, your camera's like the Christmas right now.
Sorry. I'm really trying to get myself cleaned up here a little bit.
I apologize to everyone. I thought that I was far enough away from the computer that I wasn't talking to you guys. What's up, Misha?
Hey Misha.
Tim, when you're all done, can you come over here, please?
What?
When you're done, can you come over here and clean up?
You ever get to that point where you have so much to do and you just kind of stand around and you look at it, and as you're looking around, you just realize how much stuff you have to do, and then you don't know where to start, and then you're just like, I don't want to do anything, but I have to. Situation, kind of. Does any of that make any sense?
Yeah.
Every morning when I walk into the warehouse.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't alone on that.
Nah, I think that's reseller life.
It can be demoralizing sometimes.
That's what I used to do in this old room is open the door, look, shut the door.
I'm just, I'm really trying.
Yeah. Like, that's it, man. Just pick up one item and start there.
Look at the thrift and flip knows exactly what I was doing just now. He says, I swear to him, I was thinking, there's that stance. Like, I'm really trying here. Like, I just, I need to get because I want to be able to get everything like organized and the new storage unit finished and everything done so that I can literally by the end of this month, so that I can literally like focus on stuff for the wedding, because I feel so bad because Josie is doing so much of that stuff. But at the same time, I have to do this because I need to make money to pay for the wedding. Like, it's just it's just so
never ending cycle.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's true. Kelly says, grab five items, list those, take a break, then go get 5 more. There we go. What the heck? Okay. Come on back.
What's in these boxes?
Well, we might have brought in the reinforcements.
I can feel inside. I don't think it's in any of these, but I think I can.
My dude's in the house. I heard it.
I know I saw it because, well, we both can't fit the light of your eye. So you got, this is like critical mass. It is critical mass. You come out and I'll find it. I'm about ready to like this shit. You know, I know you want to go for it, but I'm going to do this. It's just too much. All right, now. Fight you to get caught up. Look at the picture.
You know what? It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll do that. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I found it.
What's for lunch? Lunch. Fried alligator. I've had it. It's been a while, but I've had it.
You're not blocking me. No. Yeah, I know.
Why the bakery's cold.
That's true. When things don't taste right, if you get the COVID, if they don't to me, they're getting to me. Dave, what's going on? Yeah, it's kind of crazy like this. Come on.
Is she okay? Is she okay? It wasn't funny, but it was.
Oh my gosh. What was funny was Tim's reaction. He just lifted his head and shook his head. Like, man.
What a life.
Tim, how many times have you refused the reality show of your life? Because I mean,
I did make it to the final selection round of Real World once.
oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. It was quite.
Did you get paid up until that point? Do you guys get paid up to that point?
No, I mean, I got drunk. I'll never forget it. So basically, it was an in-person audition, right? So it was at a bar in DC in like the middle of the day on a Saturday, and the line was so long. And then we went to. By the time we get inside, the bar was open. So I'm like, all right, I might as well have a few drinks. Next thing you know, like by the time I got down to my turn, so they situated like a table, like 10 people. I was blitzed, man. And so we sit down, and then they ask everybody what they did last night. And I had obviously at that point in time in my life, I was living quite the wild life. And everybody else was like, like 5 minutes, like, yeah, I went out dancing or like I had to work at the restaurant, and like I start talking, and then like 30 minutes later, it's like you can hear a pin drop, and everybody's just looking at me, like literally just staring at me, like with the most puzzled looks on their faces, and I'm like, I mean, the story I told was obviously it was very detailed and real because it was fresh off my mind, but yeah. So after that, they call you numbers, and then they're like, okay, you made it to the next round. So then they go and they sit you in another table, like 5 people, and they ask you like a bunch of series of questions. Then I made it past that round, and then they're like, all right, we're going to give you a phone call. And then they do a phone interview, but then they start asking you all these weird questions, like, would you cheat on your girlfriend, and like stuff like that. And then basically, I wasn't a sleazeball. I might have been a drunk, but I wasn't a sleazeball. And they really wanted a sleazeball. They wanted me to be like a straight douchebag. And I was like, that's not who I am. And they're like, all right, well, unfortunately, we're not going to ask you to be a part of the show. And I was like, all right, cool. And that was the end of my dream of being on Real World. Cool story.
I saw. I guess they're doing a Real World reunion show or something.
No, they're
The
always doing one
original
of those.
cast. Ken said you should have been Puck. Dave
Hey.
says you can do it if you put your heart into it.
When I was younger, some of my friends would call me Puck.
They probably just let you go to all those interviews because they're like, man, can you believe this guy's story? Wait, you got to hear this guy's story.
It was quite the adventure.
Tim meant to try out for a different world. Did you have the Dwayne Wade glasses?
No. No.
Dwayne Wayne. Yeah, Tracy, I bought this ring light. It's junk. Because I broke my other one this morning. You probably weren't here for that story. So I've zip tied my second one back up here just to have something temporarily. I actually ordered new lights the other day, but they hadn't got here yet.
Man, let me tell you, I got a whole slew of things that I ordered that been lost in transit, man. I ordered
Amazon?
colors,
Yep.
and they haven't arrived. Like I ordered like 100 because I've been shipping all that jewelry and all the sports cards. So I ran out of bubble mailers, so I ordered like 100. Nothing. I checked the tracking, and they're like, "Oh, your item may be lost." Great, thanks.
Oh, man.
Let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna be doing nothing but straight piles of God knows what. It's been sitting around for God knows how long.
You need one of them Eric, the Vintage Hunter sales.
The what?
That guy that's on Whatnot that does random everything. Eric, the Vintage Hunter. Dude, I actually found a box of jewelry. Where it came from, I have no idea. Do I know anything about it? No, I don't. It was a box in the bottom of a box. I think it may have came from either a storage unit or that lady's stuff I just got from South Carolina.
David, what's up, buddy?
All right, lads. Humax TV. I tell you what, I wish I had likewise. You know how like those arms that have like the thing where you can pull it in, like the way that the doctor's office is. I was thinking about that the other day. Like if you could mount one of those rigs to the wall that has like the arms where you can adjust the light exactly where you wanted it.
That'd be cool.
They have those, but the thing is with Amazon, they're so cheap. The cheap ones on Amazon are no good. There's something that I use, that the goosenecks from the microphones, the flex goosenecks, those work good as well.
Yeah. Well, I will find some eventually from somewhere. I will run across some somewhere. Yeah, I think dude, if you can mount them on either side of your shipping station and just kind of adjust the light as you need it. Because that's the problem. Like this little cheap thing, this was makeshift to get me through, but it's garbage. I will say I bought one of those lights that's like it screws in a light bulb and it has the tripod things that pop out with the LEDs on them. I put one of those in the shed and it works great.
I've been fighting light issues for years, and I finally, when I told you I put that order in, I finally bought the big lights. Because I'm tired of playing light games.
Yeah, the problem I run into is like running Whatnot and running all this other stuff, like having clothing hanging and like down low. So like if I put my light down low, it obviously everything up there has a big shadow. If you move it up there, everything down here has a big shadow. So different. What I would like to do is eliminate a stand in front of me where I could then work around from the sides. But yeah, depending on your working area, your individual needs.
Do people just do like junk drawers on eBay auction?
I've seen junk drawers.
Oh yeah, yes, yes, yep. I put it in my heading once. I put it in my heading at least once a week.
There's so many of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see how people do them too. Like they'll put one or two nice items and a bunch of junk. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, Julian said does a bunch.
I was copying Julian. That's what I do. Julian, you sell tools? I didn't know you sold tools. Level 2 and down.
Julian said you'd be proud most of his orders yesterday were tools.
That's it, Julian. Good job. He'll have a bench grinder soon, like me.
Dude, I've got all these scarves. Oh man. Talk about out of your comfort zone.
Hey, Julian, if you're still in here, I have these the Craftsman Roto Grips. I got two of them. I don't know if the set has three or two. Should I do them separate or together?
Holy cow. I can't read it.
Okay, thank you, my friend. That's what I was gonna do, but I wasn't sure. I know they sell quick. Those things do not last. Like every time I get them, I sell them. I had to clean up the big pair. They were a little dirt. They were a little rusty, but I fixed them.
Look at what I found. Christian Dior silk scarf.
How do you know if something like that is real?
I don't know.
So, I don't know.
I'm not a scut. Well, it's in a box with a bunch of other name brands. Oscar De La Renta, Laura Ashley, Bill Blass, Elaine Gold, Elaine Tracy, Adrian Vitadine. Are the edges rolled? You're not speaking my language.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know, Jay. Like,
What should he look for something, Jay? Is there something that he should look for? Or?
that's what I got right here. There, I mean, there's a seam on the edge, but it's not. They're not rolled up. No. It says Dorish, Diorish. I knew nothing about it. I don't know if Tracy's still here or somebody else that messes with this stuff. I showed them briefly to Cernoch the other day, but I hadn't got around to listing them as of yet. So,
Does anybody know what these are called?
vintage bobbleheads. I don't know. The thread looks like it wraps around the edge. Pretty bobbleheads.
For real.
Gee, I don't know.
Oh, come on with my life.
On this next episode of the Tim Show, come on with my life.
Susie said they're called using Google lens. Oh, man. All right, hold on. We might have to phone a friend on this.
All right.
Pick up the corner. Reached out to phone and friend. Hey, Shay.
What's up?
Bring in the scarf expert.
I'm not a scarf expert, but I was going to try to explain to you what a roll is.
I should get Tracy to come in.
I know. Yeah, have Tracy come on too.
Where is Ronnie Hart when you need him?
I know, right?
This is the best I've seen this panel look.
Thank you,
Tracy,
Leroy.
no skip.
Appreciate it.
All right, I'm sending you this picture real quick, Tracy.
Okay. Yeah, send it. Nah.
Jeez, man. How do I end up with this stuff? When you buy in bulk, you end up with weird stuff.
Yep.
But you learn stuff. Sometimes.
And Tim, did you see my comment about those little dolls that you held up?
No, but they're Kokeshi dolls.
Yeah.
Kakechi?
Kokeshi.
Kokeshi.
They're actually
They're like Japanese.
yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Finally, the sausage circle has been broken. Yes, I feel very odd coming on here.
Why?
Because it's all dudes that are always on here.
Always.
No, trust me, I don't know if you've seen me in my IKEA bag outfit and dance walkway.
With the nipples cut out.
I am in touch with my feminine side, so don't feel bad.
Good to be in touch with that side.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Sometimes I cry, Shay. Does that work?
You're just sensitive. You're a little tenderhearted.
Real sensitive.
Yo, I'll tell you
All right.
what, these
So that is not a rolled edge.
So what does that mean? Is that good or bad?
What's the brand again?
Dior.
Dior. Let's see.
Oh, this guy.
Christian.
This feller.
All right.
I mean, I know that's a good brand because I've bought a tracksuit that had that.
Yeah, you just want to make sure it's not a knockoff.
So
Yeah, I
how
like
would
the
you
look.
tell?
Well,
We're working through it with you.
I'm working with you to figure it out.
It means it's probably not silk. Okay. Yeah, see, it had a tag right here, like a little tag, but that tag is gone. I mean, it's kind of thin. It's got a little stretch to it. I've got some up here that are silk.
Rub it on your face.
Dude,
You get the feel of the texture of the material. There you go. What does it feel like? Does it feel like cold bed sheets in the morning?
I mean, it's cool.
What? And I would say what? That's like an 80s print. My guess.
80s?
Maybe. 70s, 80s.
I don't know. I mean, I looked up Christian Dior scarves, and obviously there's some of them that are pretty good.
I'm trying to figure out.
What other material would it be?
Cotton. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Some Cotton Eye Joe. That's how that song go, right? They used to sing it every time
just like
at the Orioles game when I was a kid in the 7th inning. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Price it between 55 and 85.
Nylon.
Nylon. Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of these things. I got Miss, look at this one, see-through, Laura Ashley.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be an actual Christian Dior.
You don't think so?
Well, it looks like most of them are silk. But
Handkerchief for Andre the Giant. Okay. Golden Girls era.
it's like 80s. That's what it looks like.
I just put Betty White on all of them.
There you go. That'll work. We'll sell that
That'll
way.
work.
Okay, so this one's silk. I found a silk one.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you just feel it out.
Looking for comps.
Yeah, listen what Tracy says. Do the Google Lens.
Yeah.
That's how I found out about my Kokeshis.
And that has a very bold print, so you should be able to find that.
Google Lens. All right, we'll get that activated here in a moment. I mean, I got a whole table of these things. Not all Christian Dior, but it looks like others are name brands as well, though.
When we were at the reseller rally and we were in I think we were in Kentucky, Josie's mom bought a whole table of scarves.
Scarves and sell.
Yeah, I've sold some scarves before.
I think I've sold a couple of Chanel ones.
And this lady's head is on the wobble, you know?
A little loose.
Yeah. I'm assuming
Jay,
people
what
know
is-
that these things wobble.
What is this, Shay? Do you know what this is?
A wrench.
Ranch.
I think I'd get help. Some kind of help, right?
All right, Google Lens is not doing anything for me here.
It's not picking up at all.
I mean, it picks up stuff, but nothing. Every kind of blue thing you've ever seen with a flower on it. That's what it picks up.
Let's do navy blue.
What's the name of this flower? Anybody know?
Chrysanthemum.
Okay. Can you spell that?
I can't even say it. What makes you think I can spell it?
Can I get an extra vowel?
That's the toughest word for me to. That's the toughest flower for me to say. I don't know why, but I can never say chrysanthemum.
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 It's probably the end that gets out of it.
Chrysanthemum.
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 Just break it down in the words.
Chrysanthemum.
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 I'm staying
Right
on
outside
this
of
one.
7-Eleven. Oh, Wally typed in the chat. Daft faux deal.
That's the deal.
Tracy, that's what I was gonna say. It looked like more like a poppy to me.
Oh.
Opium Christian Dior scarf.
Put opium in quotation marks and probably so.
Man, this is good. This was good eating back in the day, man. But I don't know what any of this stuff is.
What are you looking at?
Look at that. Sliced filet mignon on toast, home fried potatoes, and fresh zucchini. How much you think that is?
$12.
When is this from?
I don't know. Old. $7.50, man.
50 cents.
$50.
That's close to that design.
Sardi's. It's some sort of theater
I just wonder.
restaurant. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry. I know it's a death.
Yeah, there's a couple that I have that feel like this. There's a lot of them that are silk because the one that I felt that is silk,
Mm-hmm.
they feel like that. There's some
Yeah,
Bill Blast. Every kind of animal you want. What do you want? Leopard? Tiger? Puma. What in the world?
Oh, my bad.
Can't drop the link.
I was gonna go check it out. Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. It's closer to that one. I guess the only thing is you really can't say if it's silk though.
I'll just put on before that. On.
Silk like.
Silk with an E at the end.
Yeah.
Silky.
Silky.
I mean, it feels kind of. It's weird because it is different texture. Like the flowers themselves feel a little different than the. I don't know if it's just what it is.
I don't know. Maybe sell it for like $100 or something.
I'll just list it.
Just list it. Just go with it.
List it.
That was
Forget
cool.
it. Yeah, this is Ellen Tracy. I don't know who that is either. 100% silk. This one's more handkerchief size. What about these people? Diane von
Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That lady.
She's a good brand too.
Nice. What about Bill Blass? He sounds like a fisherman.
He does.
I think there used to be a guy who with that name. DVF. Okay. Yeah,
Shay,
Bill
if he
Blass.
has all those good brands, do you think that other piece might be real?
There's
If it
probably
all
a good
came from
chance
the
that it is. There's a chance that it is, but I mean, I don't know. It's always hard to
You
tell.
never know.
Yeah.
Bill Blass is cheap. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, especially if if everything's just in a lot together, like you just don't really know if they're all fake or all real.
This is where's she at?
But usually the texture of it, you can tell.
This is Oscar De La Renta.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's good, bad, or ugly, or both.
It's a cool print.
See, this feels like that other one, the first one.
Yeah, that's a big one too.
Yeah, massive. Elaine Gold is good, or no?
Who is it? Elaine?
Elaine Gold. And probably what I'm going to do is take Bill Blass out and put him over here with the unbranded. TWSS. I have no idea. Went mainstream in the 90s. Okay. Would you guys consider lotting these, or would you just throw them all individual? What about Adrian? Whatever this is, Benedetti or whatever. Vitadina. I don't know if you can read the Adrian part.
Adrian!
Vitadini. Cheap.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it just depends on how much time you want to put into them. You just want a lot of leather.
Vitadini. Bill Blass. All right, Bill Blass is going in the El Cheapo category. Did we make a decision on Elaine Gold?
I would probably put it in there with the Bill
Cheapers?
Blass.
El Cheapos?
Yeah.
Did you buy Carol baskets? I don't know. All right, so I've got Liz Claiborne. Can you take hers online?
I would go with the
Cheapos.
yeah.
What did I say to the other guy? Where the heck is that? Oscar De La Renta is good or not?
De La Renta.
Get it right.
I don't know, man. When you write your name like this, I guess people can pronounce it whatever they want.
You got me. You got a good point, man. I think I just got check.
Either that or he's a doctor. So those are good or not? Medium.
Yeah, I've put in the cheap one.
If the cheapos are silk, you probably squeeze 20 a scarf. Okay. Cool. Let's see. All right. Laura Ashley.
I would just let them all together, honestly.
Everything?
I would just like at this rate, I feel like you would just put them all together.
Look, let me show you what I got. So that's not even half.
That's not even half of it. Okay.
But so there's this big pile.
Mm-hmm.
And this big pile.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
I tell you what we're gonna do.
This is like me trying to look up bandanas. That was like me a couple weeks
We're gonna
ago.
put them all in one big pile and make sure the Christian Dior's on top. That's what we're gonna do.
Now, would you put that on an auction or would you put that single? I would almost put that on an auction. No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like an auction could work well.
Well, obviously, being I didn't even know what they are, and I didn't pay much
Tracy
for it.
says no auction.
No auction. Well, Cernoch's only advice to me is don't put it on Whatnot. That's what he said. Don't put it on Whatnot. I was like,
Walter, it's all right. It's not the first time my name's been messed up.
okay. I'm just going to make a big colorful pile. Sell the lot to you for $5. Done, Tracy. Send me your address.
He's like, I'm done. I'm out.
I'll put it in a box right now, Tracy. It'll go out today. Text me your address.
I think you're serious, Tracy.
I'm not playing.
He's like, I don't want to deal with this. No
I
auction.
couldn't get this damn watch open. All right. Now I need to learn how to measure watches.
Now Danica said she wants the large one. They're fighting over them now, Eric.
There's like 5 large ones, Danica.
Just divvy them out to those two. We'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
What is this stupidness?
Just send me your addresses. I'll send them to you guys. I'm really not playing. I seriously will.
Tracy, how do I measure a watch?
Look up a video.
I know, but I don't, they're giving me all these things with like these tools, calipers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just close it.
There you go. There's a tool for it.
We were gonna help you out. Just hold it up to the top.
See, that's what they have in the video. I don't need all that.
Yeah. Hold it up to the top of the screen. Leroy will take care of it.
This is
Leroy,
for
get
a
your
lady.
calipers
This
out.
is a small wrist.
Walter, I'm from Maryland.
Merlin.
Maryland.
Were you born and raised in Maryland?
No. No, I am a transplant.
She said that with the quickness.
Where are you from originally?
I was born in Texas, and then my dad was military, so we moved all the time.
Wow. So why did you land here?
It was the last place the last place he was stationed at.
Where was you stationed? Walter Reed?
Fort Detrick.
Oh, okay.
No. No, I was born in Texas. I lived in Georgia, Germany, California, Arizona, then here.
Which one did you like the best?
Arizona.
I thought you were going to say Texas.
No. I mean, Texas is home, but I loved Arizona.
You must freeze
Just
to
gonna
death.
take a picture of it next to a ruler. But how?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna hop off here and finish up my shipping.
Bye, Shay.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping
Thank you
through.
very much.
Appreciate your help.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry I couldn't help more.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You helped me just ship it to Tracy. So
Yeah, there you go. All right, bye, y'all.
now I know what a rolled edge is, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that I see this.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, well, watches, they can change the sizes of them anyways, right? They can add links and take links out, stuff like that.
If you can still get the link for it.
Yeah. Fill it with a gold link like a tooth. All right. Focus. Where's my loop? See, this is what happens when I clean up. It's in my pocket. A soft measuring tape? What's a soft measuring tape? Like for clothes? Okay. Man, some of these psycho watches be going for some good money, man. Hey, come on. Man, I don't know if I'm really tired or if this watch hand is actually moving. I think I must be tired because it just stopped. Is anybody in the chat familiar with Psycho watches? I mean, I got a model number, I thought, but I can't find anything on the internet about it. Zero 074513. 074513. Boom, here we go. This is Citizen. There's no way that this is a man's watch. It's way too small. So,
Psycho or Seiko?
Seiko. Were vintage men's watches tiny?
Yeah. I've actually got my grandfather's watch.
I mean, this is tiny, bro. This is so frustrating. I'm just gonna put it up for auction. All right.
Let's see.
How do you say it? Seiko? Psycho? Seiko? 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 Psycho?
Seiko?
Seiko? We're gonna go with Seiko?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Not 100%. Oh, Lord. Seiko. Do.
Stuck. So,
They are. Sure.
boom. All the
Did Tori bring your computer?
I guess. Her car is really,
So,
yeah,
they ain't got no shovel.
I know.
Do. Say you, say me, Lionel Richie. Wally said every Seiko he ever had fake gold on it, turned his skin green, and it ran slow.
Now this one is nice. This is you guys ever heard of this guy or gal? Emmerich Mearson, Paris, made in France. Anybody?
Emmerich Murin? Nah. Gosh, man, I hate that I changed computers and can't remember any passwords. That's dumb. This.
How much, Kent? How much? There's no. I mean, obviously, I don't know if it's working. It's going to be for. I mean, it spins. It just probably. I don't know if it needs a battery. I don't know if these things take batteries. I'm not about to sit here and try to open this drone up. Stainless steel back, made in France. It's got the Emmerich Mearson Paris leather band that says made in France also. How much?
Doesn't Julian do watches as well?
Come on, Kent. You're killing me with these links, bro.
Oh, there we go. Just type in the right email. That's all it takes.
Yeah, but this is like new stuff. This is an old watch. Kent. Don't pull knob on the side. Probably needs winding. No, well, I already pulled the knob on the side. I pulled the knob out and I did a little spinning. It spins around. It's a little late for that. eBay. Yeah, this one looks like mine. That's just the face though. Man, these people they got all types of stuff. I don't know nothing about. Jewels. See. It's a crazy world of watches, man. You know what's crazy is I looked and I didn't see that one. How did you find it? Knob in and spin. Oh yeah, it does do a little funky thing when you wind it. Kent said I'm a G. $49. That one's a little bit different. Man, I seen some of them Jones going for a bill though, you know? I'm gonna list mine for 100 and see what happens. That's how we go. We're gonna keep it gangster. How do I open the back? I ain't got time for all that.
Sometimes you have to have one of those wrenches, one of them watch wrenches, watch tools.
Oh shit! I just. Look, these people just going to take what they get. At this point, I'm ready to just take what I can get. We'll all call it a day. But I did notice that, Tracy, when I was looking at the watches. Here we go. We got another Seiko. Nice, Walter. There we go. Walter and Kent on the... What was that?
Printer.
Jeez, Tracy. Killing me.
All right, let me get back on the chat. Now you're definitely going to be popping back up on it. Wait, 200? Hold up. I've got one of those G-Shock watches, but it needs a battery. G-Shock.
The watch game's crazy, yo.
Danica, man. It's always funny. Since I have a watch in this warehouse that has an alarm at 3:45 every day. I hear it, but I have no idea where it is. It's become my only friend.
Danica, the watch is very consistent. Very consistent.
See you, Walter. Oh, what's Kent got now?
All right, Wally, we'll see you, buddy.
See, man. Well, look,
care,
I don't
Walter.
plan on dealing with watches no more after this.
That's how I feel if it's not tools.
I had something else I wanted to list for sure today. Where the heck did I put it?
You said you're leaving at 2, Eric, or you're going to be there at 2?
I got to be there at 2. What time is it now?
12:30.
Okay. Yeah, I got to leave at like 1:15.
Tracy says, I call BS on the no more watch statement.
Hey, look, I saw one of these overseas. You think somebody's gonna be impersonating over there or what? ATF.
You're gonna find a virtual assistant when you go over to India, Eric?
I've actually got, yeah, I need to. I got this guy listening for me now a little bit. I mean, I can't keep him busy enough. Like I told him that in the beginning. I was like, cause like half the time it's like a mental thing, right? For me, after I take the picture, I was like, dude, I can list it almost as fast as I can email it to you. But it's like one of those things. But if I force myself to sit down and just take a bunch of pictures and then email them as I go, makes sense. I've actually got a kid in India that probably would do that stuff if I wanted him to. Plug and booker. Tim, have you heard from Cernoch past couple days?
I talked to him a couple day or so ago.
Yeah,
I'd imagine he's
I figured that.
trying to figure out the whole
Yeah.
situation process.
Is Cernoch the oldest brother or the youngest?
I think he's. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure if Michael's older or younger,
Yeah.
but I'm assuming he's gonna have to go down to Texas.
Yeah. That's what I figured too.
That's what I figured.
Mike Sawyer. Okay. Yeah, Mike dropped in one of my auctions over the weekend.
Ugh, this has definitely got battery acid. It looks like.
En route to El Campo now. Okay.
Also, now this is a baller watch.
my mom just texted me and said that my grandmother's got COVID.
Mm.
Yeah, she's in the nursing home right now because she has dementia. So. Hey, Kent, thanks for dropping that link, bro. I'll go check that out. Send some condolences that way. Oh, I've never seen anything like this before.
I
What's today's date?
I don't know. No clue.
18th.
Yes, the funeral is the 20th.
Okay.
They're doing 19th visitation, 20th funeral.
Man, I don't even know how to open the watch. There we go. All right.
You're still messing with those watches, dude.
What's that?
You're still messing with those watches.
I'm about done, bro. I'm about done.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Michelle. I'm typing something in. It's weird. It says instead of sending flowers, like send a donation to Saint Philip's School.
St. Philip's School is. Can you send me that information? Can somebody send that to my Instagram?
If you click the link on that Kent put in the chat, it actually has a
Okay.
like a link, but not to the St. Philip's School. It has a place where you can add to a tribute wall or something like that.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I dropped you a message on the link from the listener Loafing crew. But feel free to do that. Ken Daigle put a link in the chat, guys. For those of you who don't know, Cernoch's father passed away, so that's why he's not here today. There's a link they can't drop that has like a memory wall and that kind of stuff. So if you want to drop a note for Cernoch, feel free to do so. Yeah, for sure. Jimmy, you find anything good?
That wasn't a great day. Found a couple
You let the 5Q80 outpick you again, did you?
Found a model kit.
Oh, I got you.
And then I found these 2 jerseys. That's it. 2 at Colorado Avalanche always sells good.
Oh, yeah.
It's decent. It's 2 of the exact same jersey. Yeah. CCM. I've sold this jersey before. I usually get $40 for them. I paid $14.99. So
Ain't bad.
Avalanche, good team, so they sold it.
All right. Dude, I found a whole box of these the other day. I've been selling my action figures every time I'll throw one in. Burger King Lisa's. I went to this thrift shop, kind of in a different part of town in Norfolk. So I bought the whole box for $5. There's like 30 of these.
Are they all her?
Yeah.
Lisa, that's Lisa, right? I don't know. I don't watch Simpsons. Here we go. I'm gonna say I don't ever watch Simpsons. So.
I've never really watched them either. I know Bart, Lisa, Homer. What's the mom's name? I don't know that.
Marge. Is it
Okay.
Marge?
Yeah, Marge.
I mean, I know the character somewhat, but I've never really watched the show.
Yeah, I was never real big on Simpsons either. So you have no plans to be a watchsmith anytime soon, then, Tim?
No, I was just watching some. I'm like a weather geek, so I watch weather a lot. And I was just watching the European models that came out this morning for this system that I'm tracking later this week.
Is that on your other YouTube channel that you do the weather report?
Right. He's got a sports channel and a weather channel.
Hey, that'd be hilarious, right? Like you
Dude,
a bunch
it
of
would be
different
great.
jackets hanging in the closet.
You give Tim
now
a
for
green
weather.
screen and a weatherman.
I was almost a meteorologist.
That would be, dude, I could see it, man. I could see it.
Yeah, we
I'm serious, too. Like,
we joke
wish-
about that stuff down here all the time because living where we have hurricanes all the time and we deal with it like we kind of know the deal. Like those guys, they'll be doing some shady stuff down here, though. The meteorologists. Jim Cantori was on the beach one time, and dude's like he can barely stand up, like he's holding on. And this little kid runs by with a dog.
yeah. I've seen those.
Behind him on camera. It's like, come on, dude. There's another one. They were in eastern North Carolina, and they're like, yeah, there's extreme flooding. I mean, dude's standing like water's up to here, right? And he's up there like doing like, and then someone showed a picture, like they took a picture of him from the side. He's standing in the ditch. It's like, come on, bro. Sensationalism. It sells. Yeah, those guys, man, they'll be out there holding on to their hat, like, yeah, we're out here in the midst of the storm. People are like, yeah.
They just lie to us around here. They don't even know. I'm like, they don't know what the weather's going to be. Well, yeah, it's going to snow tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then you don't see a drop of snow.
Yeah, it's guessing.
Yeah,
they
I'm
actually
not joking.
on Hatteras Island where I used to live. Oh, Jim Cantori, man, they would heckle him every time he come down there. He quit coming down there. They call him Jim Tell a Story instead of Jim Cantori.
I think the Rocky Mountains make our weather so unpredictable because you never know if it's actually going to work its way down from the Rockies to down here. So they're guessing a lot of the time. Because there'll be times, we're 30 miles from the mountains.
Yeah.
And there'll be 5 feet of snow up there, and it's a sunny day down here.
Where we live, man, because it's such a narrow sandbar, like all the way down. So you're driving just north and south, so the weather could be completely different. Like you get to the next village, I mean, it could be downpour, and then you get to the next village, there's nothing. Like, so it's always like that. Like literally, you can see the rain wall because you're driving. Like you can see in the ocean, you can see in the sound in places. You can see a wall of rain, and it just stopped right there. Like, okay, you're about to cross into the rain. It's kind of wild.
I guess I should list. I took those pictures. I guess I should list that stuff.
What do you guys got going on this afternoon?
I don't think I have anything planned. I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know. I should put together an auction, but I didn't. I don't want to do it last minute. So I'll probably do nothing.
I'm just going to continue listing.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect this place. They start at 2:00, but so yesterday it was supposed to be yesterday morning, 8 a.m. I go there, I'm the only one there. So I called the place. I was like, "Hey, are you guys having this auction?" He's like, "Oh, I think we're going to postpone it because of the weather." He goes, "Is this your number? I'll just text you." So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I'm the only one there this morning, would there be anybody here tomorrow? Because it's advertised in the paper. It's not online at all. So I could go there and be the only one there again, which would be awesome. Like, of course, it may put me renting a storage unit now that my other storage unit situation is not intact.
Check out this. This is that estate I was telling you about. Yeah, tops.
Ooh.
We got albums full of cards. We got.
I was gonna get in this one album, but I've got a
know what
single
that is.
sleeve. So I've got all these old cards.
I don't have a good connection for some reason. Yeah, these football and basketball cards. Tops football, basketball. Just all these. It's all cards. Like the station has nothing but 90s cards.
Hey, how far are you from Utah?
Depends on what part, but I mean, I can be in Utah in like 4 hours.
I got you.
In the winter, it's not the ideal drive through the mountains.
I'm sure.
So, it's not. I probably wouldn't drive unless I knew the weather was going to be good.
How far are you from where Carrie's at?
Is he in Salt Lake City? Or is he in Ogden?
I think he said he's north. Like, I don't know what the deal is.
I'm probably a good 8 hours or so.
Jeez.
But with the mountain drive, like Salt Lake City's a good drive.
I got you.
But the mountains, it really depends. You can get through the mountains and be on the other side in Grand Junction in like 3.5, 4 hours if the drive is good for the mountains. But in the winter, so here in the winter, it doesn't even have the weather. Could be good. But if you're trying to drive the mountains on the weekend when everybody's skiing, it's a parking lot.
I got you.
I mean, there's people that have tried getting home on a Sunday after skiing, and they've sat on I-70 for 3 hours trying to get back, just sitting there trying to get back to Denver.
Why didn't they just ski back?
Right?
I'm taking kids to PA this weekend skiing. To the Poconos. Dude, there's this killer shop up there though that I've actually slipped out to before while they were skiing.
He's sourcing.
It's like one of those shops that they buy out of states, slam full of stuff.
That's funny.
All right, all these watches are done.
Oh, God, these are old school cards. Kerry Collins. Steve McNair rookie.
I tried selling one of those in my auction and no takers.
They probably don't know who he is. That's
Yeah.
that's the thing with cards and whatnot, man. Unless they're within the past 2 or 3 years, they don't have a clue. I watched Carrie. Carrie had a Julius Peppers rookie, right? And like they were like, he's like, nobody's gonna bid on this. And it's like they don't know who he is. Like they don't even know who Julius Peppers is.
Crazy. Oh, I don't know where to go next.
Ricky Williams rookie.
Josie got this on Whatnot.
Oh, that's cool.
I haven't been able to figure out who the guys are yet, though.
Hey, what is that movie? Isn't there a movie that's something six or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like you could just make up a name for the gang.
I mean, I looked up the ship names. The one ship was scrapped by Ford in 1928. Mike from January House was helping me out with it a little bit.
Yeah, it was Houston Oilers, Kelly. Steve
Here's
McNair.
that. Here's that dragon I was showing you.
Dude.
Now, and this is the new. These are sold comps. Those are the new comps.
Wow.
There's no used ones listed right now though. So I'm gonna match this guy's price right here.
Yeah.
And I know he took an offer, but that's just crazy.
Oh, Susie, I am done as in photographed. Got to list them now, but they're all photographed.
Done as in setting them aside would never be touched again.
No. I wanted to work on some hats today.
Hey Tim, so this soccer box, is this the kind of box that you got the kaboom out of?
You can get kabooms in Donruss. That's not where I got my kaboom, but soccer kaboom is in Donruss. I don't know if you can get them in the blasters. I know you can get them in hobby boxes. I think there's one per case. I'm sure.
It says here orange lasers, purple lasers. It is the road to Qatar 2022.
But there should be like a list, like a small print list on the
Pitch
box.
Kings, power in the box, and rookies. Good gosh, that is a small print list. What the heck are they doing here?
He looked like. Yeah, I saw on TikTok some channel that does like breaks. They did a giveaway and there was a kaboom in the pack or whatever.
Oh my god!
And they had to like apologize because they said nobody won it.
It's the biggest story in the sports world, right? Sports card
They're
hobby.
taking a lot of heat, huh?
Bruh. I mean, listen, they're a big breaking, like they're huge, right?
Yeah.
But they're douchebags. They're like frat bros. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
I saw them trying to explain away what they did.
They literally. Have you seen the original video?
They had a cut of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So they literally said the guy's name who won the giveaway. And they open up the giveaway, the pack,
and they're saying,
they realize they hit a $25,000 Trevor Lawrence gold kaboom to 10, and they were basically like live. We're just like, I mean, we can't give this away. There's no way we can give this away, and the hobby community lost their.
Yeah,
and I mean, there are so many videos out there of it right now. Like, they're idiots. I mean, they're gonna lose.
They screwed themselves. Like, even giving away the $20K. Think about how much money they've lost within the past 2 weeks.
Yep.
Well, what's crazy is they're huge on Whatnot. They have a big following, and so like they break on Whatnot all day, every day. And so
not right now.
No, they're still going right now.
Well, the other day when I looked them up, they only had one show this past week.
And so they Josie and I went into it like 10 hours after that happened. And I mean, the comment section in the live was insane. So Whatnot had to come out and say something. They put something up in the Discord because of what happened. They're like, like this, you have to, because they're a big name on Whatnot. So like, it doesn't look good business wise, image wise for Whatnot. So Whatnot had to come out and like say something, and then put something in the Discord about adding to their policies about how like basically you can't do that. You know, you have to have some level of integrity. I mean, the dudes are clowns. You know, like it's unfortunate because
they
like,
have 11K followers on here.
They have what?
11K followers.
Dude, they do like the biggest breaks you'll ever see, like where it's like, you know, like $2,000, $3,000 a spot to get in the break. But like they're douchebags. They, like they're just it's a gimmick.
Their ratings dropped to 4.78 now.
Yeah, I
mean what they said, and like you said, what they said in that's caught on video would stand up like in a court of law. Like they said this is for a giveaway. They said the name. Like I just like if there was if someone said, well, look at this video and what they said, they'd be like, well, the evidence is right there. You guys are busted.
And so then they went on. Apparently, they like donated some money, and then everybody else got upset because they're like, "Well, you didn't. That doesn't do anything. Like, that's a tax write-off. A, B, the person who won the card never got the card." Then they said they did give the card away to somebody else, one of their other followers on
who
Twitch,
ended up being their friend,
and who apparently ended up being their friend. And the card is listed on eBay, for $25,000 the same day. So it's just like, it's all very
shady.
Very shady. I mean, I would never break with those dudes. I mean, they're just, and like I said, like, they're just, those are the type of people that rub me the wrong way. Like, I don't like people like that, like, at all. Like, those are the type of people I grew up fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, bottom line, like, just those douchebag white dudes, like, think they're better than everybody else, and they probably come from money, so, like, that's how they got in the business, and then, like, it's all this, like, antics, and, like, smashing beer cans, and, like, just, I hate people like that. They just rub me the wrong way. Like, I mean, maybe it's just where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I grew up, but, like, those dudes, like, those are the type of dudes, like, if I saw on the street, like, I definitely would mean mug them. And if they looked at me the wrong way, then I might just slap them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you figured me out, Tim. You figured me out.
Yeah, it's a huge story right now, and it's just a bad look from the industry in general, man. But and then 2 days before that, the Jake Paul thing happened.
I didn't hear
about that. Dude, the $3.5 million Pokemon first edition case, not just a box, but a case. And so, like, the case was originally bought by this one dude who bought it from another guy for $2.7 million and got it authenticated by I forget what they are, BCS, BCE, BCS, something like that. But they're a well reputable authentication company, and they authenticated the case, the outside of the case, like the wrapping and the paper and everything, to be authentic. But everybody was kind of sketched out about it, so they had a meeting in a hotel in Chicago. The buyer who Jake Paul bought it from, so that guy bought it from somebody else for $2.7 million, then sold it to Jake Paul for or Logan Paul, I don't know which one of them it is, but sold it to him for whichever one does the Pokemon. Sold it to him for $3.5 million, and so they all went into a hotel room. The buyer, the second buyer, the Paul brother, and the authentication company. And the authentication company, this is all on video. The authentication company is explaining why they authenticated it, based upon the dating of the paper, the plastic, the ridging on the stickers on the box, and everything like that. So then they're like, all right, we're going to open it. They open the box, and immediately when they open it, they're all sketched out because the Pokemon, the boxes of the cards don't look right. They look a little puffy. And so Then they pull it out and they open it, and it's full of packs of GI Joe cards.
No way.
Yeah, $3.5 million. They say it's the largest Pokemon fraud in history.
I tell you what's crazy. So the other night I was watching a Pokemon break. There's this dude. What freaked me out is I clicked through. There's this guy. He's at the Dallas Card Show. Dude's got no shirt on, and he's a big boy. Like, no shirt on. Apparently, he had like very little on the bottom either, because he showed his thigh like with somebody had drew like his cartoon.
What's happening here?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck is this? So he was breaking Pokemon GI Joe. And they're like, "Did you buy this from Logan Paul?" Like, that's what they were talking about.
Oh man, yeah.
So he actually sold them, man. People were paying big money for them.
That's
and
crazy.
Then the other thing there is, so the guy who was the announcer at the Dallas Card Show is like, "Yeah, we've got all these people in here breaking," and he comes over there by this guy. He's like, "Hey, what are you breaking?" He's like, "Oh, we got a GI Joe Pokemon." You know, I don't know if he was joking or what, because I don't know anything about that stuff. And he's like, "Oh yeah," he said, "You guys are backyard breaks, right?" And the guy's like, nah. He's like, "Dude, are you cussing in here? Like, what's going on?"
Yeah, it's a wild. It was a wild week in that world.
I can't even believe that, man. That
What's
story's
going on, John?
crazy.
Yeah,
actually, I have one of my YouTube video where I bought a Pokemon collection. About 60% of that collection was fake. When I got home and went through it and looked through it, luckily there were still some good cards in there that were real. But that's how I learned there's so many fake Pokemon cards.
Yeah, it's a crazy business, man. Like I couldn't.
More worldwide, they have more fakes because they even do the games. There's tons of Pokemon games that are fake.
Yeah, they're fake,
like video game stuff.
That's Michelle. There's a very fine line between that, the breaks and gambling. It's a very fine line. There's loopholes and ways around it for sure. But the IRS definitely started the government started cracking down on people hardcore after the big rise in it during the pandemic. I know a couple of people that had to most people try to do it as legit as possible, obviously. But then you have a lot of people who are like, so make sure you send it friends and family, But eventually PayPal will catch on and they'll freeze your account.
I can say now PayPal, anything $600, they're going to pop you anyway, I think. But
yeah, I mean, only so many transactions you can have, I imagine, before they're like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, the card break I ran was fun. I wish I'd have known a little bit about what was going on, baseball wise. But thankfully, Tim and Mark were both in there. They were like, "Yeah, that was good. That was good. That one's not."
I think I'm gonna run a all baseball card auction. I've been kind of putting together some stuff right now.
Now baseball has its own category.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna do only all autographs, parallels, and serial numbered cards, just to kind of intrigue people a little bit. But still, I'm gonna start them pretty cheap. Some of them I'm gonna start a little bit higher, like this one right here. Obviously, this is a National Treasures. I mean, that's a sick card. Logan Allen. Pitchers obviously don't get as much money as other ones, but this is 9 of 10. Multicolor patch autograph. So,
John said, sign him up for that.
Hey, is there a way? I mean, I've seen guys do split screen now on their auctions.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I wonder if there's a way where you could do an auction with somebody else.
Now, Cernoch and I have been talking about that for a long time. I don't think there's a way for you can do it, but all the money's going to go to the person who's streaming.
Yeah, so you'd have to work out okay, I'm paying taxes on this, you're not, kind of thing.
Yeah, so it makes it a little difficult. If they can find a way where to upgrade it to do it where like you could do a joint sale and the person, both you guys can run your stuff at the same time. I mean, that would be dope. We would do massive collaborations. It would be super sick. It'd be great because you could put people on to different, some people who might follow you might not follow me, etc.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it would be a great sort of networking collaboration situation for sure.
What I thought too, like if you alternated, like say if if the three of us were in a break, or the four of us, when Leroy gets them tool category up, but if we were all in and you alternated, dude, you could pack while your guy, like you could sort and pack while the next guy's breaking. Like make it nice.
Yeah, well, what I was doing when I was doing the cards is when somebody would request something, I would put something up that I already had in like category, and then I would run the auction for like a minute and 30 seconds, so it would give me time to like search
Yeah.
for the cards, and then I'd pull it up, and then I'd run the regular 30-second auction. So
That's what I mean. I've done that too. I'm like, look, I got to go get this. I'm going to run this one a little longer, but I've done that too. But like I said, it does. I running that the other night. That was the longest stream I've ever run. It was that card one the other night. Like that was like 4 hours.
man, I'll tell you, there's this one dude who does the sports card breaks, and they do a bounty where like if you hit a certain card, you win all the boxes that are behind them, and it's up to like 1,000. They've ripped like 1,080 packs without hitting it yet, and they keep adding stuff to the bounty. So last night I was like, man, let me just play the lottery really quick, and so I bought a pack. I didn't hit the bounty, but I did hit a optic Tyreek Hill rookie card, which
That's
was
nice.
super cool, and will pay for what I bought. So.
Hey, how much is that? I didn't look it up, and I forgot the guy's name already. But that card that Jimmy hit in mine the other night, the other Jimmy Dark County.
What was it? The Ryan Mountcastle auto?
Yeah.
Yeah, John, it's crazy, man. Like, can you imagine like just hitting that bounty? Like, how stoked you would be? Like, I mean, there's probably like $6,000 worth of product behind them right now in that bounty. The Ryan Mountcastle auto, it's got some good value. The only problem is that it's a Panini auto. With baseball, Panini is not licensed, so if you look at it, you won't see the actual team name, the team logo, or anything like that. I mean, it's still a nice card. It's still an auto. It's still
I was wondering about that the other day because like all the I'll see the catchers, like every jersey is turned to a way to where you can't see who it is.
Yeah, they take it off. So Panini is unlicensed when it comes to baseball cards. That's why Topps and Bowman are more valuable than Panini because they're licensed.
Hey,
But like there are certain cards obviously that still hold like almost the same value as Topps. More of the higher end stuff, the really nice stuff, low numbered autos, patches, stuff like that. But like Bowman is king. The best card you can get in baseball right now in this day and age is the Bowman First. So and then not a paper. It had like the Bowman Chrome. Okay, so for example, this guy right here, these are all picture Bowman First.
Hey, Eric, it's 20 past.
Oh yeah, you should probably go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I was gonna say if y'all want, you can stay on. I can cut it off later or whatever y'all want to do.
I'm gonna pack. I mean, not pack, but I got a label. I literally have like 50 boxes in the garage right now that has to be labeled. So I'm gonna probably run when you run.
Yeah, I'll probably run as well.
I guess I'll run too.
I'll stay if you want to stay, Jimmy.
We're not talking about physically running, right?
No. Definitely not. Can you imagine like a race? Like we should do like one day when we meet up, it'll be me, Leroy, Cernoch, Eric, and
I'd bring my chair and I'd just be like watching.
I'll be at the finish line. Okay.
Can we make it downhill?
Get set, go.
Yeah,
we need
John.
Somebody needs to pick some oxygen tanks before all that's going down.
Topps Chrome rookies do well too. I got this one right here, which is one of my babies. I sold a bunch of these cards earlier, and I regret it now. But this is a really nice card. So this is a Topps Chrome Randy Arozarena rookie card, sepia variation.
Hmm.
You know, he just won Rookie of the Year, and he had that big World Series run the year before that. So that's a nice card. I kept 2 of my Arozarena rookie cards. One in his St. Louis uniform and one in the Tampa Bay uniform. But man, the amount of cards I have is just, I mean, it's gotten a little insane.
This is box
this-
one. I have one box full. I didn't run any of those. I ran like one single the other night.
Look at this one. Stephon Diggs rookie card. This is the Topps Chrome Stephon Diggs rookie card, purple variation, color match jersey.
Mm.
But oh man.
Well, you got a load coming your way. Going
Yeah.
out there.
Oh man, I got the podcast tonight too. How do you keep track of what you have, Tim? Bro.
Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4.
I don't know how else to
Internal
describe it. It's like a beautiful mind, man. That's what I'm like. I'm like Russell Crowe in A Beautiful Mind. I might be a little crazy, but I'm also very smart. I do have somewhat of a photographic memory too. I mean, listen, I've gone through periods where I've organized stuff, and then I'm like, a whole nother batch comes in, and I'm just like, ugh. And then I run out of top loaders, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, like how do you keep track of all the stuff that's coming in that you don't physically have yet?
I
Is
mean,
that what we're talking about here?
I don't know how. I mean, anything in general, dude. I have over 600 pieces of glass. I mean, I know. Let's not even talk about the hats, the clothes, the cards, watches. We just went through a whole bag of watches. Listen, and I'm doing this all by myself. I don't know how I do it, but honestly, I feel like I'm gonna, have a nervous breakdown at least 3 times a day. But hey, so
We just witnessed it live.
all for the love of reselling, right?
Well, like, you do those card breaks and you do all that card stuff, and like it's all coming in through the mail to you. How many cards do you say are on their way to you right now?
Not too much. Maybe like 50 or so. Oh, not to mention, I still have a whole back room of
You got way
autographed.
more than 50 coming your way, bro. I'll just tell you.
Yeah. I got autographed jerseys, baseballs, baseball bats. Dude, I have an Albert Pujols autographed baseball bat in the other room. Ronald Acuna Jr. autographed baseball bat. I got baseballs. I got jerseys, helmets, hockey pucks, framed pitchers, jerseys. I mean, basketballs. I have a Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis autographed basketball. I have a Ja Morant autographed basketball. Tony Kukoc autographed basketball. I mean, literally everything. Yeah, it's quite the mess right now. I need my house.
I have a couple Craftsman vintage wrenches.
Man,
Yeah. Load. All right, look, I'm gonna run.
all right.
Appreciate
All right,
you,
man.
You guys,
Everybody in
as
the chat,
always.
as always. Appreciate you.
And
Good
don't
luck, guys.
forget, everybody, to go to the link that Cernoch that Kent put in there for Cernoch's dad. And we can all leave a message there, get some flowers, anything like that. Yeah, over the years, sports division is it's not on the back burner. I'm scheduled to be shooting a video for the intro, like an intro video for the channel this upcoming week. So it's gonna be really high end stuff. So I'm excited about that channel.
Yeah, then you can pitch it right to sports memorabilia.
Yeah,
/ whatnot.
that's what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be me opening boxes of stuff, and then talking about selling, collecting, and hunting and breaks, and just all types of sports collecting stuff. So I'm excited about that. I got a lot of
Thanks for dropping in too, Scarf 101. Appreciate you guys.
All right, everybody. Have a good day.
Catch you next
Later.
time.
Peace.